Okay, you know, I think our instructor need us to make a continuous video and recommend to no editing, but because of my speech, we have some special requirement, so I did this. So you can see my PowerPoint, and my assignment is called Adobe in Our Life. There are two alpha in the professional software field. They are Adobe and Autodesk. They are two giants in the field of professional software. And in our program, we will learn about AutoCAD, Inventor, and Revit. These three software we will learn in our CAD Technician program. But in the other alpha, the Adobe, they have lots of professional software too. So today I will introduce three of them. They are Lightroom, Photoshop, and After Effects. So our three Autodesk software is called Air. The initial letter they can combine to see the air, and all of the Adobe software they can combine with two letters, so they are LR, PS, and AE. That's today's three avatar. So to combine these three professional software functions, I can say this is from reality to magical. So let's introduce our three software. The first is Lightroom. Lightroom allows you to importing, saving, viewing, organizing, tagging, editing, and share large numbers of digital images. It's all about photos. To summarize using one sentence, it's about optimizing your photos without adding more. You just optimizing to tweaking all about the photo itself, the image itself. But the Photoshop is not only that, it has more. It can edit and compose raster images and in multiple layers and support mask, alpha computing, and several color models including RGB and CMYK. RGB is all about displaying technology, and CMYK is all about printing, and so many other CIE, LAB, spot color, and draw tool. The professional field of the color of the image processing, Photoshop can give you more. To summarize, Photoshop is just about fully and thoroughly engaging your imagination based on the picture. So if you want some dream on a picture, on an image, you can do all the things in Photoshop. In fact, in China, when you want to do some editing on the photo, you already said you can PS that, you can Photoshop that. That doesn't mean you have to use the Photoshop software. The Photoshop itself becomes a verb on editing photos. So not only in China, in the world, if you say PS, you mean photo editing. But the Adobe software company, they don't recommend you use that, but the Photoshop itself is becoming really popular in the editing photo field. So that's PS. And After Effects, the third one, is called AE. It's used in post-production process of filmmaking, video games, and television production. And to summarize that, you can see this is fully and thoroughly engage your imagination based on not only pictures and photos, but also the videos. So that's very, very creative and very engaged your imagination. So let's see some real things. How can these three things do in our life? The first one is Lightroom. Lightroom, in this picture, you can see a baby on the boat. In the original photo, the face is too dark and the sky is not bright and colorful enough. But using the Lightroom to editing about HDR, we call HDR is high dynamic range. To fix that range, you can have a colorful sky, you can have a beautiful face, and at the same time you can have that level sensing to use in that photo, have that more dynamic and vivid color. That's the Lightroom can show you. Then let's see the creative work of Photoshop. Photoshop, like in this project, you can see a woman in that gesture, in that body language, and the same language and the same gesture can used to Photoshop it, using that into a robot woman, and to have that same gesture, same photo language, same face, but all is science fiction, and to have that robot color. That is Photoshop. It can engage your imagination on the photo and have all the dreams effects you want to do on image. So that's Photoshop. And the last is about After Effects. After Effects can post-production your video. In this case, you can see the original video and the edited video. Let's see a little piece of it. So in that, you can say they use that original video with the green screen, or we can do blue screen. The green screen and blue screen can be after edit. After edit, you can cut out the layers, you can crop the other things to do anything you want to do. So you can use a lot of green, a lot of blue, or some preparation for that. So in the After Effects, you can use real thing, the real video, and the virtual content to combine together to do that effect in the project. So let's see, that's enough. And then you can say not only Adobe but also Autodesk, they have lots of professional software. In the field of any creation, we can say if you want to do your project, if you want to success, just take what you need. In the field of any creation, it is very common to mix various professional production, to mix various professional software. If you want to use AutoCAD and the Final Cut, then the After Effects and the Office, in the Office after the Photoshop, and then the Lightroom, you can do anything you want to success. In the field of any creation, you can do this. You can mix all the Photoshop, you can mix all the professional software to do that. So in the professional software, I introduce 3 Adobe professional software. That's today's share. Thank you, and thanks for watching. Thank you.